It's very important for me to use my passion to give back to others. So I'm involved in a couple of charitable enterprises related to aviation. And one of the things that we do at the Air Museum is we take aviation artifacts that we have and we tie them very closely to STEM principles. So when you do that in a classroom, it's very sterile, there's no context, there's no passion. So you can teach about F equals ma, or you can teach about the 4 forces of flight. But when you're sitting under the wing of an airplane and you're talking about why that airplane is designed the way that it's designed, and you'll be able to look at the airplane and look at the lesson, look at the airplane, it makes sense. And kids forget about they're learning physics or they're learning science or STEM. They're learning about airplanes, and that's really cool.
Quite frankly, I think we could resolve a lot of issues with teens if they would gear them more to aviation. I really believe that could be a huge change in their lives as far as giving them confidence and something, a task and responsibility. And I think aviation could be a great tool for teens and young people and even adults that are not really on the right track.
That's probably why I didn't get in trouble with girls or drugs or alcohol in school, because I was always in the airplanes. You want to go on a date? I can't drive it. Let's take the plane. Little Cessna 150.
I make these little model airplanes. They're not an exact model of my airplane, but they represent my airplane. They take me 5 hours each to make, and I make them individually. And across the top wing it says, just because something is hard doesn't mean I can't do it. I gave one away in the Truckee Tahoe Air Show, and this man came over with his 11-year-old daughter, and he said, she looked your website up on the internet, and she insisted that I bring her to this show just to meet you. So I turned to my wife and I said, I know who's gonna get this thing. And I gave her that model. And the whole purpose of that is just to inspire a child, a youth, to do something that's exceptional. If they've got something they want to do, go ahead and do it. You know, things are hard. It's a matter of work. It's not so much talent.
Those choices that those kids make will affect their future opportunities. As a community, we need to provide those formative experiences for kids where they know that it's accessible, where they know that they can be a pilot or they can be an engineer or be involved in the industry. If you're a good kid and you stay out of trouble and you pay attention in school and this is what motivates you, that you want to do this more than anything else in the world, and that will keep you on the straight and narrow. So that's why it's important to get kids interested in it early.
Biplanes are wonderful things to crash in.
How am I going to fix this thing? There's this hole in the bottom of the wing.
Now, these are a man-made machine, and you're flying them in a 3-dimensional ether.
And it is with risk.
Some people find it awful boring.
It's all about what's in here.
Much past just going from point A to point B as fast as you can, your artistic sense can come out.
It's like playing a musical instrument in that you can always go further.
It's just absolute panic, terror, and then that irrational exuberance.
Whether it's the best days or the worst emergencies, I still love it. Like, I absolutely love flying. It is in my blood. I live and breathe this.
This is what motivates you, that you want to do this more than anything else in the world.
You don't stop driving because people get hurt in car crashes, and I'm not going to stop flying because I wrecked my airplane.
It's a passion, it's a religion, it's the only way of life I know.
I can't comment very fully on those who are not as passionate about it as I am, because I don't understand that.
You got pilots, and you've got aviators, then you've got disciples of flight.